In videos that we've done up to this point, we've talked about how, as part of the transplantation process, we move permanent hair from one location to another, and that hair is permanent in the new location. Well, that begs the question, how do we know which hair is permanent? There's really a couple of factors that go into determining that, and the most important is age. For most men, their hair loss patterns become very well established by about the age of 40 to 45, let's say. And from that point forward, the pattern doesn't change a whole lot. So let's take, for example, a man who's 45 years old and has a very well-described thinning area. In the years ahead, that man will continue to thin within that pattern, but the pattern won't change a whole lot. So that man has a band of permanent hair that we can identify at age 45, and that band of permanent hair is likely to remain the rest of his life. There's some minor variations to that, but that's a good starting point, a good principle to go from. So, since we know that's true of people approximately age 40, the question comes up, what about the younger man? Well, they're also candidates for transplantation. The approach has to be a bit more conservative, but the same principles go into it. We know on the vast majority of people, they will have the rest of their life a band of permanent hair. And as long as we transplant from that permanent band, the transplant itself will be permanent. So the 25-year-old man who's experiencing hair loss is still a candidate. The approach is a little different, but we identify permanent hair and move it, and generally that permanent hair is right through this band above the ears and along the occipital ridge in the back of the head. That's where you find it. That's what we relocate as part of the transplantation process.